Hello.
No, 2 heads.
2 heads. Enough for Queensland.
Okay. Rob, can you give us an indication of how the injuries are?
Jake's got a bit of an ankle injury. Carlo's got a sore hamstring. Apart from that, I think we're okay.
Joe Walton, is he
Ankle. Yeah.
Jake look serious, you know?
Hard to say. Looks a little bit syndesmosis-y, if you know what high ankle sprain, but it's really hard to tell at the moment. It's too early. He's got crutches, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Sort of lost PB if he's got to spend any time.
Oh yeah, big loss. Yeah, wouldn't be great for us given he's just our new captain, and yeah, so there'll be implications there. But as I guess I've alluded before, we've got a great young leadership group doing a great job in behind him, so someone will step up.
He was playing quite well tonight. You were probably still in the hunt there before he got injured, despite the scoreline, it felt like.
Look, there were moments there. Obviously, we had a pretty ugly 10 or 15 minutes there where they scored. Boys, you know, the Reds dangerous on attack and opened us up. So at 21-7, then the red card occurred, and not to concede another point for that 20-minute block was very courageous. So we showed some good signs. We had some opportunities. You know, our scrum was a bit fragile. Line out probably wasn't as clinical as it needed to be, but on the back of those two, we still managed to, I guess, failures in those two areas, we still managed to create a couple of little glimpses, but we certainly weren't good enough. You know, we weren't good enough today.
What happened in that 10 minutes, do you think?
Yeah, it was probably more, I don't know, I thought it was more like 15 or 20, but yeah, that period, yeah, when we got the ball, we let it go too cheaply. So we made errors, and then we just had some defensive howlers, not an individual, but just more, you know, guys not reacting well enough, and it's a real shame because Gillies, you know, Jason Gilmore's done a great job with the boys, and we just had some weak moments mentally, I think, and then really cost us against a side like the Reds with the firepower they've got in their back line. We just got exposed.
As you find the speed of the game, Hugh, with the changes in the rules there?
Yeah, it's quick, but nothing ridiculous. I thought there was a few stoppages there. Like after kickoffs, the ad break sort of held it back a bit, so which is a bit of a weird one, a bit of rugby league sort of style there. But you know, it was a quick game. It was a bit of a humid night, so a bit of moisture around, but it was quick, but it was nothing more than usual.
I think that contributed to like how they were able to pile them on so fast there in the first half. Sort of.
Oh yeah, when you make that many errors and give them that much ball, like Rob said, with the back line like that, and give them a bit of cheap pill, they just took the opportunities, and yeah, and then you saw the scoreline.
Rob, I think the red card, probably those.
Yeah, fair enough.
After the fact as well, they lost the ball, that to make it doubly.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, no. No, it was a fair call, no doubt. Got to, you know, support the referees wholeheartedly when they see that sort of image. And it's just, I guess, it just feels so heartbroken for Izzy. Like, he's a talented young kid. He's come back to try to re-establish his reputation, and that's a tough start for him. But he'll get a lot of support from us because we love him, and you know, it's a tough start for him, but he'll get a bit of a learning out of it, I guess, which is really unfortunate.
Rob, could you just tell us a bit about how Izzy's fitted in, going down to New South Wales and fitting in with a new club and finding a position?
Yeah, I think to a man, everyone would say he's been a pleasure to have about. He's got his own wee way, but it's a lovely. He's got a great heart. He's got a great bit of banter, and you know, he's a pleasure to have around.
Just a brain fade, was it?
Well, he's playing his old club. You know, I guess he was a bit of over arousal. You know, we tried to keep the heat off him this week for that very reason. But he's a competitive man, and he just overplayed his card.
The way the rules are now, it could lead to a bit of a stint on the sidelines and a short season and a 1-year contract. Is he not on thin ice, but it's costly for him, isn't it? But like you say, you've got the support around him.
Yeah. Look, it's devastating for him. There's no doubt. He wants to contribute. We're lucky we've got a bit of depth in that position to come back in, and we're really confident in the boys that we've got available to us. But it's just, I guess, his personal circumstance now. We've just got to support him and see him through this, and he'll be back. What
did you think? Could you take any positives out of tonight?
Oh yeah, as I said, down to 14 men and not conceding a point. We had people defending in unusual positions, and so that was great. It shows that the boys it matters. But what we lack, I guess, is consistent effort areas. So sometimes we flow and we do well, and then we just knock off for a moment. And against good sides, you just obviously at this level we just can't do that.
And your second rowers, both on debut,
Yeah. Look, they toiled away. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty even battle in there across the middle row.
All good?
All good, James.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.